Phonetics. What is a phonetics? Phonetics is a branch of linguistics that looks at how we make and understand sounds in language. It's not tied to any specific language and helps us understand the physical aspects of producing and hearing speech sounds. There are three main parts to phonetics. The first one is articulatory phonetics, the second one is acoustic phonetics, and the last one is auditory phonetics. Articulatory phonetics studies how we physically make sounds using our lips, tongue, and vocal cords. Acoustic phonetics looks at the properties of sound waves like frequency. And auditory phonetics explores how our ears and brain process and understand these sounds. In English, we have consonants and vowels. Consonants are sounds where the vocal tract is partially or completely closed, like b or s. Vowels are sounds where the vocal tract is open, like a or e. Understanding how we pronounce these sounds involves knowing about the place and manner of articulation. When we talk about pronunciation, we're talking about how our speech organ like lips, tongue, and vocal cords come together to create specific sounds. For example, the p sound is made by closing the lips and then releasing them to let out a burst of air.
Acoustic phonetics gets into the science of sound waves, things like wavelength, amplitude, and frequency. These properties affect how sounds travel from the speaker to the listener. Auditory phonetics explores how we hear and understand these sounds involving our ears, auditory nerves, and brain. The international phonetic alphabet, or as known as IPA, is a tool that helps us write down and understand speech sounds. It uses symbols to represent its sound. Phones are the actual physical sounds, while phonemes are the mental representations we connect with those sounds. The IPA helps us be precise in describing how to pronounce words.
In a nutshell, phonetics is like the ABCs of how we speak and understand language. It's a fundamental concept that helps language learners get a grip on the sound of a new language. In addition to the comprehensive overview provided, understanding phonetics aid language learners in mastering pronunciation, fostering effective communication in diverse linguistic landscapes. Through a deeper grasp of articulatory, acoustic, and auditory aspects, learners can navigate the intricacies of speech sounds with greater confidence. This advanced knowledge empowers individuals to accurately produce and comprehend sounds, bridging language barriers and enriching their linguistic proficiency.